Okay, have you ever wanted to see what would happen if 2001 A Space Odyssey had its way with Independence Day Resurgence? That's basically Moonfall. Before I get into that, let me remind you all that for every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean, and 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. Now on to the movie. Right. So how much should I really reveal? It's a dumb movie. The dumbness of this dumb movie dumbifies you to the point of wondering if any of the real science is real. And I can tell you, there is some real science in this dumb movie. It is simply wrapped in a dumb movie. Concepts are discussed like there was one time the moon really rang like a bell. Okay? And I have no idea why. I've never looked into it. It's never seemed that important. Okay? And there's also the concept of a Dyson sphere. Okay? The Dyson sphere idea is actually pretty stupid, because you would have to build a big ball around a star, and then it's like, okay, over at the equator of the ball, there's oxygen and stuff, and over at the poles of the ball, nothing can really live. And then, you know, what is preventing the star from cooking the ball like a roast in the oven? So that's always the thing that we're wondering about. But there is a general truth to the fact that Earth needs its moon, okay? And in fact, the reason we have a big moon, whether you want to say that God gave it to us or it's just a fact of life, is that this big moon, as it circles the Earth, it creates a magnetic field that protects us from stellar radiation. So it permits complex life to be on this planet. It also does things like stabilize the poles, so we have a relatively livable planet. The climate doesn't change too much on its own without us humans screwing it up. And, you know, it's just, we can survive. So that's a good thing. I enjoy surviving. And, you know, so the premise of this movie is, for whatever reason, the moon is going to slam into the Earth, and there's some way for us humans to stop it. Alright? So you have a disgraced astronaut, a wacko who saw this coming, and Holly Berry, who is basically there to be hot. And these three people are going to save the world in a essentially they are the 2001 A Space Odyssey kind of people. And then the rest of the world is experiencing this, and this is the Roland Emmerich experience, where there's a ticking clock, and the ticking clock is always ticking faster than you think it is, and aliens and invasions and impending doom. And really what they did was they took the stupidest elements from Independence Day Resurgence and dumped them in the trash and said, let's try to make this movie not as stupid. So this movie is the less stupid version of Independence Day Resurgence. I hope I'm remembering that title right. I don't know if Will Smith would have made this movie better, but we can all agree Will Smith is a great actor. That's beside the point. So yeah, look, if you like Roland Emmerich and you want to see stuff blow up, you just love destruction, this is a movie for you. It really is. It is destruction porn at its finest. This is all kinds of destruction. It's not the Burj Khalifa flying through the sky destruction, but there is a wonderful shot of the Chrysler building lying on its side. And I mean, you know, stuff is crashing into stuff, and there's explosions. It's like if you took the whole world, put it in a snow globe, and shook it as hard as you can, and then watched it blow up in slow motion. So yeah, Roland Emmerich movie. Again, I found it entertaining. I'm not going to lie. It's not a good movie by any means, but it was well acted, entertaining, and there was a touching bit to it. The quack who saw this coming is, he's a really endearing character. Of course, he's the fat guy. So I'm gonna relate to him being the fat guy. That's just what it is. But yeah, look, dude, if you want to turn your head off and you want to watch something that's just going to entertain you for 2 hours, Moonfall, great movie. I think it's Moonfall. Yeah, anyway. This is a great Roland Emmerich film. It is Roland Emmerich at his finest, without too much convoluted BS, and with just enough crazy visuals to keep you interested. I say, put it on your watch list. It is probably going to be an iconic film at some point, but put it on your watch list. Otherwise, if those things don't tickle you, if you're not a disaster movie person, you do want to skip this one. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours in the comments below. I am Richard. Is it recording? Are you sure? Are you sure it's recording? Little red dot. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see it. Little red dot on the screen thing. Right, okay, so it's recording, right. I'm Barry. Barry the strawberry poison dart frog, right? Yes. And I come from the WWF, that's World Wildlife Fund, and I was symbolically adopted by Random Street Theater, okay? And that means that they're not going to tear my house down. So good. So I would like you to help not tear my house down. And you could do that by commenting on this video. Yes, and you could like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. And, these necklaces I'm wearing, you see, those things are actually bracelets for humans. For every 1,000 subscribers, this channel will buy one. And every time they do that, it means a pound of trash is going to be pulled out of the ocean. And you can help. You can make the world cleaner and better for animals like me. So please, comment, like, and subscribe. I'm Barry.